Yo, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth. Quick story time. Story time, man. Something different on the channel. My first time hooping, hooping, like playing a game in like maybe 2 years. Like I know that's crazy. I hoop all the time. I go shoot basketball by myself. That's what I like to do. I like to practice. And I'm from a little small place, man. And like a lot of people that got on drugs, died, moved, just got old. Like I'm a certain age. I'm old. I'm old. People my age, nobody my age is still hooping anymore from where I'm from. Nobody. So there's they got some family stuff going on. So I really didn't want to move around today. But they hit me up and I've been practicing a whole lot. Like I shoot all the time. And it's been cold. It was like 19 degrees recently. So it's like probably was in the 70s today, like maybe 70 or something. So they hit me up, man, we gonna be hooping. So I was like, man. At first I was like, nah. Then I say, fuck it, man. So I went out there and hooped. I got out to the court. It's about 2:30. And I got out there, nobody was there. I'm like, oh man, y'all told me to come out to the court, man. Well, y'all at the gym or something? Because every blue moon they might open the gym. But they're like, nah, man, we playing 2K or something. We going out there later, like 4 or something. I said, I'm gonna be gone. So I listened to Freddie Gibbs. I shot. My goal, I was gonna listen to Freddie Gibbs. Once Freddie Gibbs went off, I was gone. So it was like on Freddie Gibbs' album where it has like 12 songs. It was like on track 10. And they got out there. I said, man, I was just about to leave. So they got out there, man. It was like two cats, little young boys, like in 19, 20 or something. We got a bunch of people coming, man. We gonna be playing. You gonna play? I'm like, I guess. So it ended up being like 7 people. So 6 out of 6 people, man. So they picked teams and stuff. They shot for captains. I didn't even want to shoot for no captain. I ain't gonna lie, they picked me 5th. Like, I'm the smallest dude at the court. I'm the oldest dude. Like I'm used to being first pick or something like that. But I'm like, I ain't tripping. So I was 5th pick. It's cool. And I'm like, man, I don't really feel like moving and shit too much. Dude I was guarding, like he was taller, young cat, just graduated high school, I think, or maybe a senior or something. The other ones like high school, not college running back, man. Play for Louisiana or something, I forgot. But a few little athletes out there or something. Nobody punching it and shit, but played the first game, man. Shit. I could not move. Like as far as like shifting and stuff, but we had a different ball. Like they didn't use my ball, use another one. That ball was slippery, man. Like I couldn't handle it like I wanted to. But like I don't know. I look at LeBron and I be like, man, LeBron don't have no bag. And you look at LeBron old highlights and like LeBron used to could. When you get older, you got north and south, man. You got north and south. Cause man, it wasn't too much crossing. I would get in my mood and then go north and south. Get up, pump fake. That wasn't really working. I was on my assist bag. For some reason, all that work I've been putting in on them jumpers by myself, because I never been like a shooter. I've been like a streaky shooter. That motherfucking shot was busting. Because I was shooting. I was like, damn, that bitch off. Like, damn, that bitch off. Shit, dudes guard me like he was. I guess historically everybody know me to drive and go try to do fancy shit at the rim and stuff. I did that like the last game. I guess I loosened up enough. But like the first few games, like I was driving, it wasn't working. But then I was like, some shit that I didn't do in games, and I was like, just shit I've been working, putting in my bag, like hard and step back and side step or something. I was like, fuck, I've been working on this shit. Let me try it. Step, side step, 3, bust it. I was like, what the fuck? I said, man, all this practice and shit, practice. Shit, hey, this shit worked out. So, hey, we won the first game. Like 12-5 or something like that. So did good. Jumped over cats, got the boards and stuff. Like I still got my hops and stuff like that. Just that movement, that lateral movement and shit. Second game is a little closer. might have won 12-8. Same thing. Making some shots, man. We was all making our shots and stuff like that. So uh third game, we ended up losing. Dude I was guarding, like he started kind of being a little physical with me or something. Like he was following me the whole time we was playing. Like every time I get in my bag, I tried to drive. Like I know I wasn't moving as fast as I wanted, and I was kind of like leaning, and he was over me and he'd hit me like enough to throw me off. But I wasn't calling no fouls. You ever watch Frigga White Play Ball on YouTube or something? Like I don't want to call no weak fouls or something. I'm like, I ain't tripping. But then like third game, like you know NBA or something, like you body somebody and then you get your layup or something. Like he running full speed at me and getting his layup. I'm like, I said I'm not gonna call this, but that's an offensive foul. It's a little too much. Like you running full speed and you hit me like that. Like that's not necessarily legal. So he did that one time. He did that another time or something. So I hit him a few times, like not like defensively, like bumping him. Like you ain't about to just bump me. Oh man, foul, nigga. I ain't call it when you was fouling me. But we lost that game and stuff. Shit, last game, I was like, man, I might be cooked, man. I really don't want to play. I said in my mind I'm gonna play like 3 games because like I don't want to get hurt. I ain't got no health care and shit. So I'm like, we play one more game. Well, I think they still playing. I left. But we play one more game, played their 4th game. Well, Jumper was hitting a few times. Jumper was hitting. He was still trying to get physical or something. We was going back and forth or something. Then I finally got my driving game going, man. Like, people switched out on me, thought they was going to stop me or something. I'm like, fuck it. And I always been good at, like, making crazy layups. Like, I'd get under the rim and, like, do some shit like that, and they was going in. Like, I made that and shit. Made a little floater and shit. Score a game point. I don't know if they realized it was game point, but it was 11 to something. And shit, I was going right most of the time. I ended up going left. And shit. A homeboy, I guess he was doing good when I was going right, but I guess he wasn't ready for me to go left. So I went left and went up. Filet. And that was it. Then they had another big cat. He was coming to the court. I said, I'm done. You can take my spot if y'all want. I think they switched teams or whatever. But yeah, man, it's good to stay working on your game. Like if you don't use it, you lose it. When you get older as a bitch. They got certain things like that lateral movement. Like I ain't got that lateral. When I first, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise that I went out there early before everybody. Because when I first got out there, like it was freezing past few days and stuff, man. So like I ain't really been moving around too much. Like I've been like doing push-ups and sit-ups and shit in the house and stuff. Like trying to sharpen my sword because I was looking at older picture of myself and I'm like, my six-pack not six-packing like what used to be. So I was been doing like little workouts. But I got out there, man, my legs was just like my feet. My feet in my heel, that shit was just tight as hell. But by the time they got out there, it had kind of loosened up. So with that lateral movement, man, the hops, like once my legs, before my legs loosened up or something, like after the first game, like I just jumped. I always like to do that, like just jumping, like just put my hand by the rim. You know, I like if you walk by a door, if you were hooping, you go by a door and you always do this. I do that at the rim. So I'm like, after the game, I just like to check out, see how my legs feeling. I bounced and like, just did like this in my hand way over the rim. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. But I ain't trying to dunk it or nothing. I wasn't going to dunk it. But like hops wise, the jumper, you could tease. But yeah, lateral movement, man. Like, cause Cat, like he was way taller than me and stuff, like finishing over the top or like getting into my move and finishing. Like that was tough. That was tough at this age and shit. Like and then like when you're not used to playing as much as you used to and stuff, like physical contact and stuff, like, cause I'm so used to just like working on my stuff by myself or something. So like getting bumped and people running into you and stuff, like I don't like to touch on people and stuff. It is just like getting hit in your chest and shit. I'm like, this shit gonna hurt later. And like, so that is uncomfortable. Like that is getting older and stuff like that. You don't want to get bumped. Lateral movement. Your jumper gets older. Like, I guess I got a little bit of that old man strength, but I always been good at like boxing out because my legs are strong as shit. Like for me to be so small and be able to jump, like my legs is like I'm skinny, but it would be surprising if you would see like my thighs. Like my thighs is pretty big. Like so I like blocking out and stuff. Like I just stand there and wouldn't move. Like homeball pushing me in the back as hard as he can. Like I'm just standing like a tree. Like I'm good. Like I can block out. Like, but yeah. So that was my little story time, man. My first time hooping in a good little minute, man. Like we went to 12 4 games. I honestly, I averaged about 5 points a game, like 2 threes and a layup, probably, like something like that. Like something slight. Like I ain't gonna say I was cooking and scored 10 points or nothing like that, but it was cool, man. Shit, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated, man. Just a little quick something. Is New Year's and stuff. Damn, I didn't need for this video to be 11 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.